Sup? No. Crying woman and...
I used to work at a call center company, and my shift started at 11 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Since training, I'd heard a lot of ghost stories about our building.
Jesus.
Of course, I didn't believe them, and I really wouldn't have cared anyway, because...
And that's where you clocked up. Let me go ahead and get you a pack of condoms. Pack of Trojans. That's all I'm saying. That's exactly where you clocked up. You just ignored it. You just... Jesus. And it looks like you're the only mother clocker in the building. You better not be, but it looks like it. If you are, may God be on your side.
Heard about was work. One night, I went on a short break to go to the comfort room. Our office is located at the left corner of the building,
Right.
and usually it's quite dark compared to the other office corners.
Wow.
I normally use the comfort room in the middle of our building because it's bigger and a lot of people go there. But since it was just a short break, I chose to use the executive's comfort room because it was much closer. Besides, it was always clean and looked a lot nicer compared to the other ones.
I wonder why.
When you enter the comfort room, the first thing you see on your right side are 2 sinks, a large mirror, and 2 lights above them. Then there are 3 cubicles on the right side and 2 cubicles on the left side of the room. When I entered, I noticed that the room was a little bit darker than usual. Some of the lights were not on, and only the cubicle in the corner on the right side had paper left, so I entered that one. When I was sitting on the toilet, I heard someone come in and entered the cubicle next to mine.
What?
And then I heard a woman crying. I tried to ask if she was okay, but she just kept crying. As I finished my business and stood up, the crying suddenly stopped. Concerned, I stood outside the door of the middle cubicle, knocked slightly, and asked again if she was okay.
She good. She alright.
There was still no answer.
She's okay.
I tried peeking under the cubicle door.
You doing too much. Watch. There's not gonna be nobody there. You're not gonna see no legs. You're not gonna see no feet. You're not gonna see nothing. Watch. What happened to people just like letting people just cry alone? What happened to that? That was the good old days. Now mother clock is all in your business. They want to know what you doing, why you crying. Can I just cry? Jesus. That's all I want to do. Sometimes you just gotta cry. Just let it all out. And then you also clocked up because you noticed that, I think you said the lights wasn't coming on. Flip the switch. No lights. You got it.
No one was in there.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm
I
saying?
sworn I heard someone come in earlier.
That's that
I
bullshit.
felt a bit spooked as I remembered the ghost stories that my coworkers used to tell about our building. I started walking fast to the exit, but somehow the doorknob that was fine when I'd entered was now broken. I couldn't get the door to open.
Oh, okay.
I was getting actually scared. The crying began again. I started banging on the door and shaking the doorknob. There was no use. And then the sound of the woman crying started getting closer.
And that's you.
Panicking,
Jesus.
I also started crying while banging desperately on the door.
Nobody can't hear
The
you?
crying stopped. I could feel the woman standing right behind me.
Oh my God.
One of the lights in the ceiling started flickering, and the door still wouldn't open.
Bust it
I
down.
avoid looking back in fear of what I might see.
Tatiana.
But from the corner of my eye, I saw in the mirror a reflection of a woman in the flickering light. She wasn't standing at my back, but half of her face was visible in one of the cubicle
God
doorways.
damn.
I closed my eyes. I was soaked in cold sweat. I remember shaking from fear, thinking I was going to die. I started praying as I cried. Only a minute or two, though it felt much longer, passed before the door suddenly opened and a maintenance lady stepped in. I was so relieved. I told her about what had happened, but she just apologized for the broken doorknob and ignored everything I said about the crying woman.
Apologize my ass. That bitch is in cahoots. She's 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 in cahoots. Dead ass. She's in cahoots. You mean to tell me nobody else heard her banging on the door? Really? Nobody heard her boom, boom, boom. Nobody heard that? Okay. Clock everybody in that building.
I went straight to the office and apologized to my supervisor for coming back late from my break. I tried to tell her about what happened and told her that I was not feeling well, that I didn't think I could finish my shift that night.
She possessed.
She didn't seem to believe my story. I warned my co-workers as well and told them about my scary toilet trip.
They all in
I
cahoots.
never went back to that comfort room ever again.
Oh, yeah.
And eventually left my job a few months later.
Months? Bitch. That's it. Yeah, nah, everybody in that mother clucker was in cahoots. They knew what was up. They knew what was popping. They knew what was rocking and what was rolling. That's all I'm saying. Like, they yeah, that was man. I'm so mad that you waited a few months to quit. A few months? What's that like? Give or take a few months. What is that like? Like 7 months? It's a few months. 7 months. Yeah, 7, give or take. But yeah, no, everybody in that motherfucker was in cahoots, and then they knew what was up, and they wanted you to get clocked up just as much as they did. You know, because everybody there was possessed. Everybody. And you were next. You are possessed. So whether or not you quit or stay there, you're still possessed, and that's all on you. And plus, you had a clear opportunity of going to another cubicle, but you didn't. Sorry. Not sorry. Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family.